Okay, Adriana Smith case out of Georgia. Adriana Smith was 9 weeks pregnant when she was declared brain dead, and that was 3 months ago. The Georgia hospital is keeping her on life support, and her son is now at 21 weeks gestation, and they're hoping to get him to 32 weeks. It's extremely controversial because the whole situation is very traumatic for her family. Her mother is the one that's interviewed in the articles. And they are saying that the doctors told them that they weren't allowed to take her off of life support because of Georgia's anti-abortion law. Specifically, they say that the anti-abortion law does have exceptions for medical emergencies, but in Adriana's case, the law created a legal gray area. Because she is brain dead, no longer considered at risk herself, her medical team is legally required to maintain life support until the fetus reaches viability. That's why this headline says, "Family says woman declared brain dead, but her pregnancy continues under state law." And they're right, it is because of the state law. It's not because of the anti-abortion law, though. Later in the same article, they say, in most cases in other states, the decision would defer to the mother's wishes or those of her next of kin. That is true probably for the vast majority of situations of somebody on life support who can't make their own decisions. It's actually not true in most states, not just Georgia, when the person on life support is pregnant. This article has a good state-by-state overview. Basically, in most states, unless you have an advance directive, and a lot of times even if you do have an advance directive, if you can't make decisions, you're on life support and you're pregnant, they default to the system where they try to let the child live. It's not up to the families, it's also not up to the doctors, it's the default legal system. And it's worth noting that this has been the case in Georgia since 2007, so way before Dobbs overturned Roe v. Wade, before their heartbeat law. It's also the case in multiple states that are pro-choice states, so Colorado, Alaska, New Hampshire, Nevada, Pennsylvania, I'm missing one, Illinois. Those are all states that broadly support abortion rights and also have laws about defaulting to trying to let the child live in situations where the pregnant mother is brain dead. This is the specific law for Georgia. It basically says that if someone is on life support and they can't make decisions anymore and they're pregnant, physicians are not allowed to end life support unless two conditions are met. The first condition is that the fetus is not viable, and in addition to that, the second condition is that the pregnant woman had an advance directive where she explicitly said that she would want withdrawal of life-sustaining measures. The idea seems to be that if we don't know for sure what she would have wanted if she were pregnant, then we assume that she would have wanted the baby to live if possible. This situation of a brain-dead pregnant woman and them trying to get to a successful live birth, it's pretty rare. It's not entirely unprecedented. This review found that in 77% of cases, they did get to a successful live birth, and in 85% of those live births, the babies had normal outcomes by the time